But let me think about, it's the holiday season. We're about to go on towards Christmas. People are very sad, people are depressed. So I think it's important to count your blessings.
Yes.
And at the same time, you want to make sure that we're paying it forward. So those who have been helped,
yes,
it's always easier and helpful for them to help others.
Absolutely.
So give me an example of where you guys have been helped in a situation and you were able to pay that forward for someone else.
Oh, that's a good one. Where I've been helped. For Thanksgiving or just in general? Look at that.
Well, I mean, I mentioned, doing the whole Skid Row thing. And I think that's just being, a good person and just knowing that, if I'm going to be alone, I might as well do something special to have that warm feeling inside, knowing that I made somebody else's Thanksgiving special. And I know a lot of people that do, a lot of actors that actually do that, that they may post it or they may not post it, that they take time out, even if they have their family, to be with it. Like, I go do that first, and then I come home in the evening and spend time with my family, and it does make a big difference, man. You never know, how an individual feels where they think that no one's thinking of them, and you just happen to take a moment out just to say, here, it's something for you, and hopefully, you have yourself a nice Thanksgiving, this and that, and, taking a moment out just to, maybe even talk to them.
Right.
Try to give them some inspiration. I know that some people enjoy just having a conversation because they don't have a normal conversation with anybody like that because they feel, you're vagrant and, you just, I'm doing my own thing. You take care of you or take care of me, but take a time out to be like, at least ask them their name. Ask them, what their situation and, just give them some hope, try to give them some advice, Let them know if they really need anything. Maybe give them a direction. I'll be back and I'm going to bring you this and that if you need this and that. You never know. It could be something simple. I asked somebody before, what is it that that you need? I bought you some stuff here. And you know what he said? He said some baby wipes.
Wow. That was real.
Yeah, because he's like, I don't get a chance all the time to get cleaned up. If I have that with me, that give me an opportunity to clean myself up. So, and I was like, wow. This man, all he wants is some baby wipes.
Yeah, the simple things.
Yeah, the simple things. Simple things that, some people may take for granted. It's so important to those that, just really, really, need that.
Right.
So yeah, that's how personally how I played it forward.
Okay.
To find a way to get back. And I'm quite sure if everybody takes time out and just think about what's locally around them, they open up their eyes and see the surroundings. You may see somebody stand on the street. A lot of times, in LA, you may see, someone on the corner of a grocery store or, shopping mall, the little card saying, veteran or, lost my job or have a family, food,
Right.
Just take a moment out, kind of give to them or, ask them what they need and go in the store and get them something, man. Right. It means a lot to people, man.
Be aware of your surroundings is what you're saying, right?
Exactly.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
How about you, Fabi? Paying forward?
Well, you know what? That's just kind of like part of who I am. I'm big on paying it forward. Like the way, again, the way we were raised was to always give. And the more you give, the more you receive. And I think I hate it when I see it in LA, but I see people walk by homeless people and people that are, maybe disadvantaged, poor, and they just kind of like look away or try to like look up in the sky so they don't have to talk to them. And it's like, it really bothers me because it's like, that could be you. That could easily be you. I mean, anything, you're just living paycheck to paycheck. What if you lose your job and then you don't have no family, your mom or dad passed away, then what? You could be just like them. So I always speak. When they speak, I always speak. And whatever I have, even if I have just change, I give it to them. Because I feel like that's my way of giving back into this world. And it comes back in different ways, you know what I mean? So that's one way. But also, I have a lot of foundations I call my house, the Epilepsy Foundation and also the Rescue Mission. And they call me periodically. And I don't like to talk about it because I'm not big on announcing when I donate. No, a lot of people do that. That's just because they want to come off like they're a giving great person. I'm Mother Teresa, and it's not real. I think it's contrived a little bit. I don't do that. I give in secrecy, and then I'm rewarded publicly. So I give that. Matter of fact, today Rescue Mission came by the house, and I give away a lot of stuff. I have clothes and shoes, stuff that I don't use anymore, because sometimes I can't get to my family. I normally give it to my little cousins, and I have them go through everything. But if I can't get to them, then I just give it to strangers, to give it to Salvation Army and whomever, or, women's shelters, whatever. That's my way of giving back. I do that all the time.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so it's an easy way to what is it? I guess winter cleaning?
Spring cleaning?
Yeah, yeah.
That's what's up. Out here in the West Coast, spring cleaning probably year round.
Yeah. Right. That's what I'm saying. But I always do it around this time. During the holidays. Yeah, so.
That's what's up. You know, when I think about paying it forward, with a small group, it's a group of couples that we've always been together.
Okay.
In the past 4 years, Kevin Pleasant has actually been the leader of it. Okay. He's actually organized Adopt a Family. So every Christmas, we adopt a family around the Thanksgiving time. And for the children, we get a list and we all come together and we buy them gifts. It's like his family, his mom is very big on it. She's a part of it. His aunts, a lot of his family and his wife, Monica as well. Shout outs to Monica and Kevin Pleasant.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And then we'll come together and we'll wrap all the gifts together and we'll go meet Kevin and another one of his boys and we'll take it to the family like a week before Christmas.
Now, how do you know which family to pick?
So it's actually an organization that you participate in, and they will give you a random name of a family each year, and then you're able to get the name. You reach out to the family, you find out their address and what the kids need, the clothes size, or what gifts they may want. And then as a group, it's about maybe 20 of us. We come together and we'll have a wrap party, and we'll go and deliver the gifts, like me, him, and his friend Mark. So that's another way of paying forward. I think it's important to make sure that you're doing that in these low-income communities.
Absolutely.
I think one year was someone who was just a single mother. Another one, it was a family that was just, they were struggling a little bit. But it's important, like, to see the gleam on these kids' faces when they have all these gifts. Oh, my, more gifts coming in. Yeah. I mean, I think that gives us, selfishly, that gives us a lot of joy as well.
Yeah,
as well as
I try to tell people that all the time. You get more joy in giving than receiving. I know that sounds crazy and sounds cliche, but it's true. Because it's like you see the satisfaction. I mean, I love it when I give I spoil my mom to death. And it's just because, and the reason why I do it is because she never got a chance to do all those things. You know, when she was raising us, all she did was work. She worked over 40 years in New York. Work, every other weekend. So she never got the pleasantries of getting her nails done or getting her hair done and doing. And so stuff like that, I make sure she gets all of that. Because you have to, when people deserve something, you should give it to them, I think people that are good-hearted, who are kind-hearted, who are selfless, deserve to be rewarded.
That's right.
Point blank, period.
That's right. You know what's interesting as well? When you're going through a situation in your life, like if you're struggling right now, like I can talk transparently about myself. When I was going through some relationship issues in my life and I was really feeling down and out, the most important thing that I did to help myself pick myself up was to go and volunteer at a homeless shelter. Was to go when you're sitting and you're cooking pancakes for them. Because when you're taking the focus off of your problems during a season, or when you're going through a season in your life and you're helping others, it kind of gives you a little bit of a break from what you're dealing with, and you start to replenish your water in terms of you're feeling rejoiced, right? So that helped me a lot. So maybe I think during this holiday season, trying to go out and help people might be something that we can all do. Every little bit helps. It doesn't have to be grandiose or the biggest thing, spending the most money. It might just be time, something that you want to share with people.
Yes.
Yeah. And I believe maybe we should make like a little list of different things that people can do to be able to help out. I think that'd be something good in case somebody out there is listening and say, I think I may try that this year. Let me try to find an organization or try to find, a local shelter. And maybe we can get like a list or some numbers or stuff they can probably call so they can get involved and get that same feeling of joy that we get every year.
That's right. We can do that.
Yeah, it would be cool.
Yeah, because I think every child deserves a Christmas. Every child.
No question.
And Thanksgiving. Yeah.
No question.
Yeah.
And
Fab loves the kids.
No question.
Even though I don't have any. Yeah, but I love the children.
You love the children?
I do.
What's the greatest gift you've ever got, if you can remember, during your Christmas time?
Oh, wow. Let's see. The greatest Christmas gift I've ever received. My mom coming to Atlanta.
Aww.
Yeah, because the time I was there for college, she never came. I can't lie, I was a little envious to see freshman year the other kids coming with their parents, unpacking their stuff. I came by myself with my homeboy from high school that was going to DeVry. I had to unpack everything alone, and my mom and dad wasn't there. So my mom didn't show up till like 4 years later when I was walking across the aisle to get that diploma. So for her to spend Christmas with me was major. So that's it.
That's awesome. So, before we move on to Christmas, we're in the midst of this holiday here.